Hi, and welcome to our podcast, Good Deeds, Real Estate with a Mission. I'm Diane Davidson, and I'm here with our newest member of the Fine Homes Group, Laura Fucarile. Welcome, Laura.
Thank you very much.
And welcome, Laura.
Thank you.
Glad. We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
So you come to us with an extensive business background in the insurance industry.
Yeah.
And you stayed home a bit and performed the most difficult job there is, raising two kids.
That's
so
right.
tell us about what brought you into the real estate business.
Real estate has always been hugely interesting to me. I bought my first property when I was 23 years old, renovated it myself, sold it for a profit, and that kind of got the wheels turning, even way back when. And it was just always something that I was interested in, and opportunity presented itself to start this new chapter after being home for about 8 years raising children, and here I am.
So how did opportunity present itself?
Well, back in the day, when I was underwriting commercial insurance, wanted to do real estate, but the stars did not align. Was making good money, and I had health insurance, which was necessary as a
Still
single
is.
woman. And, you know, all the perks that go along with a job like that. And those are no longer necessary for me to have on my own, being married with a family. So, yeah, here I am.
So you've been thinking about it for a long time,
Long time.
and now your kids are, how old are they?
8 and 4.
And girl and boy? Is that-
Yes.
And how do they feel about it?
Oh, they're very excited. They think it's super cool. It is an adjustment with mom having somewhere to be sometimes
Mhm.
instead of, you know, being at their beck and call all the time, but I think that's good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
Okay, so I'm cheating because I already know the answer, but Juliana, who's 8 years old,
Yes,
sounds like you're breaking her in, huh?
absolutely.
So tell me about last weekend.
Last weekend, we had somewhere to be. We were meeting up with her prior second grade teacher, who she loves very much. And after that, we were slotted to go to an open house together, which she was super excited about. We got to the open house. It was a new construction neighborhood. The door was locked, and she was very upset.
As a client would be.
Absolutely, absolutely. Mom, they said they were supposed to be here from 12 to 2. Why is the door locked? So, if she could, she would call that listing agent. And
She could.
she could.
Next time she borrows your phone, right? We'll
Yes.
play a game.
Exactly.
So do you think that she's proud of you and
Yes.
she's excited about it?
Yes.
And you intend to bring her along on more real estate adventures?
Absolutely. Absolutely. As long as she's up for it, and maybe even if she's not once in a while. Yeah.
Yep. That's great.
Yeah.
And what about your son? No interest yet?
He's little still, so he would rather be, doing something with daddy, playing a sport or sword fighting or doing something like that. Yeah.
So it's great.
Yeah.
Great time with your daughter.
Yep.
Good.
Yep.
So what are you most looking forward to?
I am most looking forward to helping people realize a dream of home ownership. I think that I have a little bit of a knack for seeing the potential in a property that other people may not be able to see, because we've now renovated 3 homes. And we were able to do that where, to see what could be instead of just looking at the wall that wasn't the right color, or this wasn't the right color. So I think that I will be helpful to point out those things that maybe someone else wouldn't be able to do, and really help somebody through the process.
And likewise with a seller who you might want to coach through preparing their home
Right.
so it has the most appeal.
Yep.
Right? So when you say we renovate, like I've renovated, I've built a home, but I and we means you've actually like hands-on with, what are the names? What are the people from Magnolia?
Chip and Joanna Gaines.
Chip and Joanna.
Yes,
so
yes.
we have our own version in New Hampshire.
You kind of do. Yeah, we've done drywall. I've painted countless rooms. We've taken shutters off of an entire house, 2 floors, painted shutters, put them back up. We've had some adventures.
I bet.
Yep.
So what was your most harrowing moment in renovation?
My husband up on a ladder that wasn't quite tall enough, removing shutters from a second floor window throwing them down into the shrubs down below. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that was a little frightening.
So at this point, would you sub anything out? Is there anything that's sort of beyond the pay grade?
Probably anything having to do with heights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And have the kids witnessed this?
Oh, yes.
And have they helped?
Oh, there's been a lot of help. Yep. They
Which always makes it take, I think, longer.
Yes, they always want to help with painting,
Oh,
which
God.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that goes on after they go to bed. Yep, a lot of late nights.
Yep, midnight
So,
renovations.
Yes, exactly.
And so besides being, and I know that that's an amazing talent that you have, and you also come from an industry, the insurance industry, where you were that was also very detail oriented.
Yes,
In less of a visual way.
right.
Can you shed a little light on that for us?
Very numbers oriented. I mean, insurance is made of nothing but contracts, really.
Mhm.
So, making sure that the correct coverages were in place for the correct price. I liken it to real estate. It's a different commodity, but a lot of the principles are the same.
Mhm.
You're helping someone protect their livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
And, I was fairly successful at that just by, I think, being personable and being detail oriented and being responsive and talking to people. That's how you drum up business.
That's exactly right.
It's all
And how you build
relationship based.
relationships.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it sounds like you're the perfect combination of sort of the aesthetic, the physical plant, right?
Yep.
And knowing how to transact business with a kind of a real caretaker mentality,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
A nurturing mentality.
Yep.
So I'm thrilled that you've launched your career with us.
Thank you. So am
And,
I.
yeah. So and your husband Brian, the last member of the family we should discuss.
Yeah,
right?
I guess so. Yeah.
So he's been very supportive.
Very supportive, yes.
And because of this sort of flexible business environment we have now, he's able to take over some of the duties that you were previously charged with.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of just divide and conquer.
Yes.
As there needs to be.
Yes.
Or divide and enjoy, maybe not conquer.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you're sitting here.
Yes.
So you're living in southern New Hampshire,
Yes.
and that is and will continue to be your area of expertise.
Yes.
Okay. So if people need help preparing their property or envisioning something, how it could be for them,
Yep.
you're the person to go to.
Absolutely.
So welcome to the team,
Thank
and
you.
thank you for taking the time.
Absolutely.
And we wish Juliana the best in her burgeoning career.
I love it. Thank you. I will let her know.
So that's it for today. Be sure to subscribe to YouTube or follow us on your favorite podcast platform. Diane Davidson, thank you.